Okay, hello everybody. So, do you know this feeling when you have a piece of paper in front of you, a blank piece of paper, and you don't get your words down the paper or on the screen? The screen is more accurate in the modern terms. And I had the same when I wanted to do slides for the first ever ScapyCon. I had Microsoft PowerPoint in front of me, and I just couldn't make it. It didn't work out. I couldn't make the slides for the first ScapyCon, but I knew I need to do this. And yeah, it wasn't about me, it was about PowerPoint. It's just unnatural to open the first ever ScapyCon not with Scapy. So I need to do the presentation in Scapy, and therefore welcome to the first ever ScapyCon, ScapyCon Automotive, ScapyCon 2024. Welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to have you here. We are really proud of getting this event together. In the beginning, we were really uncertain if this would work out at all, but we are completely overwhelmed by the number of attendees, the number of speakers that we have today here. And therefore, thank you everybody for being here, and thank you everybody for participating this event, because this is basically your commitment to the Scapy community to make this tool better. And yeah, thank you everybody. So everything started 21 years ago. Like Philippe is here today. He made his first commit to Scapy. So Scapy is also allowed to drink in the US actually now. 21 years is actually a long time. Over this year, a lot of things happened. So today we have like 414 contributors. Scapy is used by 15,500 different persons or projects. We have almost 7,000 commits over this time and 4 active maintainers. There's Gabriel Potter, which is really active and is doing a lot of great things in the core of Scapy. Then we have Guillaume here, who is also giving a workshop tomorrow and who will be here in the evening event. And there's Pierre and also myself helping to make Scapy better and to keep the project running. Okay, and yeah, how did automotive Scapy started? So in 2018, me and Enrico, we were about to start with hacking around with cars. And there were like many different tools around, and some could do things, some could do some things in CAN bus, some could do Ethernet things. But then we figured out, okay, the automotive industry is actually like shifting towards Ethernet. And look, there's this great project Scapy here. So let's bring there the automotive proprietary protocols into Scapy, and we have a Swiss Army knife for automotive network penetration testing. And this was what was driving us to build one tool to have all the protocols there and to do everything together. All right, so this was how we ended up creating automotive Scapy. And then over the years, we figured out there's actually a lot of attention to the project, but unfortunately very silent attention. So a lot of people were using it when I talked to the people, but there was not really an exchange and not really a feedback. So our idea was, okay, let's bring this project forward. We need to do something for the community, and this is how we as dissecto decided to host this Scapy conference here, to have an exchange with the community, with the automotive industry, to talk about the tools, to talk about open source software. And automotive industry is probably a little bit special here, because usually people are always under NDAs and then exchange is difficult. But we thought, okay, let's have a physical event, meet all the people, exchange ideas, talk about the future, and make the project better. And this is why we ended up here. And today we have a full day of talks, and I'm looking really forward to all of them. I'm completely overwhelmed by the number of speeches we have. I already saw myself like talking for 5 hours about Scapy in the beginning and like 5 people listening, but yeah, the entire opposite happened. So here's the schedule, and we will have a full day. And after this full day, please join us all for the social event. It's coming later. There's another thing, also a social event, the soldering, because soldering connects. So we are really happy to have Blink Parts here, a German, a Regensburg startup, who is doing awesome soldering kits. And if you wanna, if you need a break from the talks, or you wanna skip a talk, out there in the lobby there is Blinky Parts. You can get your shitty on for your badge. I have mine already here, made by Enrico, thankfully. And we can solder a little bit and you can connect. That's the idea. Also the badge. we planned a lot of things. Oh man, like we had, because okay, we need a badge. It's a security conference. I mean, you cannot run a security conference without a proper badge, right? So it needs to be, it has to be there. There was no question at all. And okay, it's Scapy, so it has to do something with network packets, right? And then we planned, okay, we have our other tool here, which is an automotive Ethernet interface, and we thought, okay, that's a great idea, having the badge, being able to send automotive Ethernet traffic and stuff like that. And we already made everything ready, the schematics, and we were about to start the production, but then, okay, the production would have costed something, and we would have to charge more money for the badge. And then we decided to change our plans a little bit, because we were uncertain how many people would like to have a badge in that shape, and how many people can make use of a automotive to USB, automotive Ethernet to USB interface in the shape of a big Scapy S. So instead of having the badge as an automotive Ethernet interface, we have a simpler badge, so everyone can get one, or everyone gets one for free. And additionally, if you still want to send automotive Ethernet packets from your computer, we have a special offer here, our new product, the hyperlink for the conference just today for 149 euros. This is basically the price we would have charged for a badge, but in this way you get like a solid box and a proper casing, and you can use it to directly talk to the modern cars, to the modern ECUs. Also, we will give one away for free, because we want to have your feedback. And if you go to the feedback formula and enter your email, you will automatically participate in the raffle, and Alex is later giving one out to the winner at the social event, which is my next point. We thankfully have a social event this evening. Official start is 19 o'clock, but you can be there earlier if you want, at the Deckinger in Regensburg. So Regensburg isn't that big, you just need to go down the hill and then walk to the inner city. The address is Wahlenstraße 17. You can always ask our staff if you don't find the place, but this is where we have our social event, where we want to exchange and have some drinks together. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you again for being here, and now a warm welcome to Felipe, the initial author for the keynote. I'm really happy to have you here. Thank you.